speaker has more spirit than anyone else in our grade.
This is coming from a varsity cheerleader herself. Please get up for Abby Caballero.
Everyone who knows me knows that I smile a lot. Over my 4 years at Walton, I have smiled about many things. I smiled the first day I didn't get lost in Walton. I smiled when I met my best friends. I smiled every time we sang Way Down in the Valley. I smiled going bananas, shucking all the corn, mashing potatoes, and squeezing every orange. We have all had many moments to smile about during our high school years. A moment when we shared smiles together was during our football season this year. We smiled all season as we creamed every team. We smiled in the Super Bowl of East Cobb as we played Lassiter. We smiled down to the last minute of the game and as we stormed the field. We smiled in the weeks preparing for the big game. We smiled all the way down to the dome, but even though the game didn't turn out how we imagined it would, we were still smiling because we had an unbelievable football season as seniors. And we smiled as we realized it was our last football game at Walton and how many memories we had made together. Now we are smiling because our 4 years are up and we're finally graduating. I've seen everyone's smiles grow 10 times bigger this past week. I've also seen a few tears as we all said our bittersweet goodbyes to Walton. But, like Dr. Seuss once said, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. We all have many smiling memories we made at Walton to carry in our hearts forever. We are all going in different directions with different goals, but we can always carry the smiling memories we experienced together. You, the class of 2012, smiled with me as we made memory after memory at Walton. Here are some memories that made some of our classmates smile. Jamie Kaufman smiled when he saw everyone dressed up during Spirit Weeks and every time he heard Coach Boozer talk. Nicole Assini smiled whenever she got to talk to our awesome janitors and while watching Mr. Adams get so excited about teaching A-Push. Ben Burley smiled during his senior football season as he was a part of the best football team in Raider history. Reagan Parrish smiled as she cheered her last football game at the Georgia Dome. Ashley Blockard smiled during our senior night football game because only seniors showed up in camo gear to stand out in the rain and cheer on our Raiders. Ametta Watt smiled when he got the chance to be a Raider boy and make a fool out of himself. Mackenzie Cruz smiled when all the students ran out on the field after the Raiders defeated Lassiter and we found out we were going to state. Rachel Klein smiled on the first day of senior year, seeing everyone dressed up in black dresses, leis, and Hawaiian shirts. Melissa McDonald smiled during Senior Spirit Week because we had all waited 4 years to dress up like 5-year-olds. Joseph Bash smiled at Mr. Domenico's bald spot. And Lindsay Carbo smiled, cheering in the March station after her last high school football game in the Dome. As we head to graduation, we should all take time and reflect on the memories we all made at Walton that made us smile. It's crazy to think my best friends and the people I'm used to seeing every day are going to be spread out all over the world. But wherever you're going, we have to remember we will always be Raiders in our heart. The future may be scary, but it holds endless opportunities. We have to embrace the good and the bad moments of our future. We have to embrace ourselves and our own unique futures. And we have to embrace the memories to come. It's our turn to go explore what our futures may hold and to trust our instincts, close our eyes, and leap into the uncertainty ahead of us. We want to smile about our future and the memories we will make, but we don't know if our future is going to smile back. We don't know whether or not the future is going to be as easy as we imagined it to be, just like the state game. The uncertainty going into our future makes it hard for us to smile. But if we dare to smile each new day, no matter what's ahead of us, we will be able to smile about our future. We have to take the future a day at a time, a memory at a time, and a smile at a time. So, class of 2012, I want to see